Cars for the future. Cars have been a huge part of America's society and have spread like wildfire when the affordability, reliability, and availability have increased across the nation to the American people. What has not been taking many headlines during the automobile boom is the electric car. However, the electric car was actually produced in 1832 and made, which is before most of your major gas-powered engines and combustion engines, but they did not become practical until about the 1870s. However, they did strike much success among women especially, and in city environments for short trips. However, the electric cars took a deep dive in around 1908 when Ford's Model T came out. That combustion engine was a huge success. It was very reliable, very trustworthy. The gears were less hard to shift than your traditional combustion engines before that, as well as the price. It was about over half cheaper than the electric car. The electric car cost about $1,700, while that Ford Model T cost just right under that $700. However, in 1976, when gas prices and oil prices were on the rise, Congress enacted an act to actually investigate electric cars, to study electric cars, hybrid cars, because of the extreme gas prices in America. America has grabbed the attention of the electric car, and I think it's time for the electric car to be the car of the future, and here's why. Reduce emissions. Greenhouse gases are at a record high right now. Everyone's focused on climate change. Greenhouse gases are, for example, carbon dioxide. Those greenhouse gases like carbon monoxide are being produced when a combustion engine burns fuel. Electric cars do not emit any emissions. This will help keep the air cleaner and reduce climate change. The Department of Energy Earth Justice Company has studied the environmental benefits of electric vehicles and have found amazing effects, especially in city environments where electric cars aren't sitting there and burning fuel and emitting emissions while your normal gas engines are just putting off so many emissions right in the city and they're not even moving. Lower cost. The Massachusetts Institute and MIT did a study in 2021 and calculated the cost of electric cars, hybrids, gas and diesel vehicles, and found that the overall cost to own of electric vehicle was less than gas and diesel engines. That is even being considered when your electric cars will usually cost more. For example, a Nissan Altima was around $21,000, and a Tesla Model 3, their small one, was about $37,000. And even with that federal tax incentive running out, the Model 3 was still less cost to own. And here's just a diagram of the average carbon monoxide emissions per mile. The emissions here on the left-hand side, and then the average cost per month of that vehicle. And there's the Nissan Leaf, which is an electric car, and then there's a Honda Civic, for example. And you'll have your Toyota Sequoias, which are big gas-powered engines all the way up there. And all your electric cars are right here, right at that even playing field. Safer to passengers and drivers. The National Highway Institute conducted a study in 2014 that started in 2004. So over a 10-year span, researched over 40 different electric cars and hybrids and found electric cars are safer than traditional gasoline car and hybrid. They also found the danger of the electrical components in a car, the battery, the wiring, the motor, do not get damaged or affected in crashes. And it caused no additional hazard in the crash. They have additional safety components and shields all around those compartments they have found, which have helped reduce injuries. This also helps reduce the cost of repairs, the cost of insurance, because your main compartment that powers the vehicle isn't getting damaged, but like your traditional gasoline engine, that combustion engine is going to get crushed, higher cost repair. Gas cars will also have a chance of catching on fire in about 1 in every 20 million miles driven, while electric cars are 1 in 820 million miles driven. That is 80% less than a traditional vehicle. That is outstanding. Incentives to buy electric. Electric cars have amazing incentives. The federal government will give you a $7,500 tax rebate. You can file on your taxes if you buy an electric car. As well as states even have other additional incentives, like California has an additional $2,000 incentive if you buy an electric car. You'll also receive a 30% tax credit for any charging components you install or purchase for your electric vehicle. In many states, there's HOV lanes, and HOV lanes are designed for people to use carpool. So if you have someone else in your car as a passenger, you can use the HOV lane because you have your carpool and you're reducing emissions. Electric cars automatically get access to any HOV lane no matter how many people you have in your car. That's all. Thank you and have a great day.